I got a question for y'all. What's Gucci and then your girl Coochie? Me. Yeah, you heard me right. I fuck your bitch. Part 2 to watch Deku's the Arkham Knight. Sorry that I hadn't done this. Me and another whatever are working on a collab. His channel will be in the link in the description. I mainly don't do stuff in my description. I just pump the shit out. But he a real nigga, so he gonna be there. But so when we last left off, Deku had told all the pro heroes about what happened. And then he went home with Boo. Oh yeah, that was Red Ronin. Sorry niggas, I just baited y'all. I did well. I did a pretty good job at baiting y'all too. Cause I know all y'all niggas didn't get that. But yeah. Nigga, where's the photo at? Did I delete it? Nope, it's right here. But Deku, he had just went home with Boo. And when they get home, he heals her ankle and he says, "You didn't have to do that. I want you to be more careful, but I'll never want you to get hurt." And she says, "Whatever, I have to put my life on the line. I want to become a hero so I can help people like you. So that way they'll end up like you." And he says, "I love you for exactly that reason." And she says, "I know you do." And he hugs her, kisses her on the forehead. They lay down and they watch movies. Like because they have like a sectional couch. So like he's on like the middle part that connects them. So like he's in that corner. And then like she's laying on him. And then they fall asleep. And then the next morning, the entrance results arrive. Deku, he got first place and she got second, and she says, "Darn it, I missed you by about 40,000 points." And he says, "It's only a 20-point difference. Calm down." And she says, "Still." And he says, For getting second place, I'll give you a treat." And she says, What's the treat?" And he says, "This dick." And she says, "Huh?" Pulls out his pants, shoves the whole thing in her mouth. And he says, "This dick." And she gagged. Like, dog. But, yeah, remember what I said? What's Gucci and then a girl Coochie? This nigga right here. But, Deku, he is just like, He making her deep throat like the entire thing. And then when he busts it, he makes sure she swallow. But yeah. And then she says, more, I want more. He says, you'll get more later. Calm down. And she says, whatever. She hugs him. And she says, so, what should we do today? He says, well, I can always help you train your quirk. Because, to be honest, it's some, quite weak. And she says, just because my quirk isn't like yours with your immortality and everything like that, doesn't mean that I can be strong. And he just says, still, I want you to be strong. So that way, if I ever leave or something happens to where I can't put myself back together, you need to be able to protect yourself. And I can't live with myself if I found out that you had died. And she says, well, I know that. That's why I won't die. He says, why are you so stubborn? And she says, well, what'd you expect me to be? Soft. He says, but your skin is really soft. And she says, not that soft. She says she meant emotionally. He says, emotionally, you are soft. And she says, so are you. If I were to go bye-bye, you'd kill everything. And he says, there's nothing wrong with that. And then he says, you know, I can hold the whole world in my hands. And she says, no, you can't. You're not large enough. No, or are your hands. And then he puts his hands on her face and he says, yes, I can. I'm holding it right now. And she cries and he hugs her and kisses her. And he says, you're my world. Get it through your skull. Yes, there are moments in here that will be cheesy comedy romance. But otherwise, it's romance. With sex. Huh? Come in. But, anyhow. Open it. It isn't locked. There you go.
Doing
A YouTube video. But, anyhow. So, they train.
what?
A YouTube video.
I know. Is this your shirt?
Unfold it a little. I see what Sorry, y'all, give me a sec. No, that's not my shirt. That's my mom's. Also, Grandma, I have a question.
What?
Can I get some sausage and some egg?
Why should I do that?
Thank you.
Did you drink that root beer?
You haven't even given me mine yet.
I said you could have one.
Yeah, I haven't even got mine yet. Just kidding. Y'all will be the only niggas that know this. I drank one of them last night, and then I threw it out the window, and now nobody can find it. Like, legit. MC squared plus me equal genius. But, anywho. So, they train for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks was the interval. But, and then first day of UI. Like, oh yeah, one more thing. Deku, he wiped all the heroes that followed him, so like their memory of him being Red Hood, like completely, like he erased all their suspicions of him being Red Hood and everything. But then they go to school. And Deku, he's wearing this, but he doesn't have the Batman symbol or the Red Hood helmet. And where you see red, he changed that to purple. But yeah. And so when Deku walked in, they asked, hey, why does he get to not wear the school uniform? And he says, because I can wear whatever the fuck I want. And they'll go, nigga, no you can't. Change into the uniform. If we can't wear whatever we want, you can't wear what you want. And then he creates a gun and he says, nigga, what was that? Like, he's legit, like, he says, nigga, I'm the school shooter that'd shoot the school up on the first day. Now, what'd y'all say? And they're just like, and he says, nah, nigga, speak. Come on, nigga, you said something, speak up. And Boozette, she comes up right behind him. She hugs him from the back and he says, And like they say, like the gun disappeared. And he says, why are you doing this? And she says, because if your temper gets to flaring, then there'll be issues for everybody. And then she says, plus, I prefer you when you're calm. And he says, good luck getting that part of me. And she says, I always can. Just like now. And he says, crap, I am calm. He says, what have you done? And she says, I hugged you. And also, your back is touching my boobs. So that's why. And he's just like, darn me having a hot girlfriend. And they're like, hot girlfriend? We haven't even seen her. We'll be the judge of that. She's stepping. She's wearing like a tactical suit. what should she wear? I guess, like, she's wearing, like, a ninja outfit. So, like, she basically has, like, the baggy pants, like how ninja wear. Like, let me see if I can find a good picture. Like how these are. You see how baggy they are right there? Yeah, like that. She has those. She has pants like that. And then you see how Sub-Zero has those skin tight arm things? She has those on as well. And then she has on she has a thing that looks like a bra. Like she has bandages over her boobs. Like, that's what she has right there. But yeah. She walked in. All the guys are like, hey, how about you ditch him and come over here? Except for, like, Kirishima. He's just like, I don't know what y'all niggas seeing her. And Deku, he just goes up to him and he says, my nigga, thank you for not hitting on my girlfriend. But the rest of y'all niggas, y'all finna die. Like, legit, he gives him that evil stare. He creates a freaking grenade, pulls the pin, and he tells Mineta to open up his mouth, and Mineta's like trying to run away. He opens up his mouth and shoves the grenade in it, and then he like closes his mouth shut. Boom, Mineta's head come right off. And they're all like, nigga, what have you done? You just killed somebody. You don't belong to be in the hero course. He says, don't belong, you say. I say, suck an egg. And Deku, he just brings him back to life and he says, now don't you dare ever try and flirt with my girlfriend again or I'll kill you permanently. And she says, quit doing that. And he says, what? You know I get defensive. And she says, yeah, I know, but still. It's their first time meeting you, so they don't know your standards or your rules or anything else about you. And he says, yeah, dude. Like, dear God, I have such a precious girlfriend that can calm me down in any setting. Like, he's just too proud of his choice. Like, legit. And so, let's just skip all the tests. That man gets first place in all of them. Except for the ball throw, he ties with a rocket. But, time for the heroes versus villains. His hero suit is just what he was wearing. This, but again, minus the Red Hood costume. And the Batman symbol. and where it's red, it's purple. But, so Deku, or no, so they're, like, always running, like, constantly, always running, combat and, like, diagnostic checks to see if somebody's at the Red Hood. Deku's diagnostic check matched the Red Hood's, and his blood test matched his own blood test. And they're like, he couldn't be the Red Hood. He cares about his girlfriend too much. Ain't no way that nobody like that could win that hot of a girlfriend. And two, that it ain't even hit me in my shoulder. Like, oh, sorry. But, then Deku, he just pops his neck, and then he walks in. He's fighting Bakugo and Izui, and Buzette is also on his team. And he says, couple against couple, I say. And she says, yeah, it's weird. He says, whatever. Kisses her on the lips, hugs her. Or no, like he pats her head. And then he says, alright, let's do this. So then, Deku, he just, again, he fights like how he normally do with Red Hood. So, like, he slid under Bakugo, and Bakugo look back. Deku's already gone, and he looks in front of him. Boom. Punch a nigga straight down dead in the face. Teleports back behind him, kicks Goji to flip kicks him up into the air, and then sorry, let's redo that. Yeah, that's as good as it's getting. I'm tired, okay? It's just, like, legit. But anywho, so Deku, he's kinda just, well, he just saucing on Bakugo for a minute. And then Izumi, she come down trying to pull some Mob Psycho bullshit. Like, she trying to, like, she goes into the question mark numbers. She starts, like, basically, she does, like, a bloodbath on Deku. Like, a bunch of his blood and stuff come out, and, like, he fly out the building. And I see his bunch of blood. And he says, huh. Yada. And, like, all the blood just goes back into him and reconstructs his body. And he gets up. And they say, yeah, that's Red Hood. But, like, they didn't say anything to the students. And then Deku, he grabs her by the throat, slams her down, creates a Glock. Pop, 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 pop. liver, colon, lung, and collarbone. That's the only thing that he shot. But yeah. Also, can I talk about something real quick? Like, on a serious note. Like, I get that, like, not a lot of women watch my channel. But, dog. Equal rights, equal fights. But, for women that, like, support, like, feminism and stuff like that, and y'all say kill all men, and then when we do it, and y'all are just left scarred, and y'all be like, oh, why'd they do that, and stuff like that. Like, legit, a dude killed himself with a fucking shotgun on live. Fucking, oh my god, like, dog, that's retarded. Why would y'all say kill all men, and then when we do it, y'all act so surprised? Like, y'all don't understand that as men, we try to make sure that y'all have, like, the best time of your lives. But y'all also have to fucking understand that we also gotta go through shit. Like, legit, girls have, like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but, like, legit, all girls do is fucking whine. Like, that's all they do, nigga. That's all they do. You get them something, they whine and be like, oh, why didn't you get me the more expensive thing? Woman, I ain't got enough money for that. Like, legit. I had a girlfriend once. She was a gold digger. I had known that at the time. Broke up with her like 2 months after. Because she just, I had to get with my best friend. Well, cheated on me with my best friend, but still. And, like, it's just a bad thing to do. Like, why would y'all do that? And then when we say rape all women, we're saying this as a counterattack. Because y'all want to say all this bullshit. Like, that's what y'all don't understand. If y'all gonna try and make us kill ourselves, and y'all gonna try to kill us, we gonna aim for your throats too. Don't play with me. Like, I had a friend that wanted to commit suicide because of this. That's the only reason why I'm talking about this. Like, I didn't think this stuff was, like, that big of an issue. I didn't really care. As long as it didn't mess with my schedule, and it didn't mess with my plans, I didn't give two shits. And then, my friend was talking about to me about, like, committing suicide. Because I wanted to commit suicide 1 year. Because things were getting too hard on me. Because I didn't want to deal with things anymore. But he helped me through that tough time. And that's why I take a bullet for that nigga any day. But he was talking about committing suicide because this one girl at his school, because we changed schools, told him to kill himself because he was a guy, and then she said that we don't need men because scientists found the way that us women can have babies due to our own bone marrow. And he was legit contemplating killing himself, and I'm like, nah, nigga, don't do that. You helped me through my shit, I'm gonna help you through yours. Now, where the bitch live? Like, legit, we pulled up on her that day, and I told her, if she don't shut her bitch ass up, I'ma kill her. Like, legit, you trying to get my mans to kill himself? Nah, that's not how this shit work. If you wanna try and get me and my niggas killed, and you trying to make them commit suicide, I'm aiming at your ass. Like, don't, like, the fuck? Do you think I won't do nothing if one of my friends comes to me talking about they want to commit suicide? Nah, that's not how my ass roll. I ride with my crew, and I die with my crew. As simple as that. But anywho, back to the what if. I just need to get that shit off my chest. Like, it's just retarded, fam. But anywho, Deku, he finishes unloading the clip, and she says, I have the bomb, you know. And he said, oh, I knew that. I just wanted to load a clip or two. He makes the gun disappear. And he walk away. And then when they get in there, they say, nigga, so what even is your cork? And he says, I have a bunch. Now be quiet and leave me alone. And then, All Might pulls him over to the side. And he says, are you Red Hood? And he says, maybe, maybe not. He says, sir, I will have to ask you to exit the premises and go to jail. He says, I can't do that. Touches All Might on the forehead, erases his memory of that. And then, like, these 4 people are suspicious that he is Red Hood. So, Kaminari, one is Kendo from Class B. 3 would be Mineta. And 4, Momo. But, they all pull him aside and they ask, are you Red Hood? And he says, no, I'm not Red Hood. Why would I be Red Hood? And they say, you're Red Hood, aren't you? He says, no, I'm not. Now quit bothering me about it, God. Like, obviously sweating buckets. But, they say, we'll be keeping our eye on you. He says, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna end this off right here, cause I gotta pee. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad.